Hello, hello. Welcome, Yata. Boop. How you doing today? Yeah, I decided to stream today to make up for not streaming on Friday because I was off dealing with my sister's wedding. So, doing alright, that's good to hear. Hopefully your weekend's been nice and chill. So, that's a little bit loud. So, for those that don't know, I posted videos on YouTube and Rumble that were the pretty much in between streams that I did some building, some resource gathering. It's been chilled, yeah. Yeah, the wedding was really nice. They had the ceremony at the an aviary, which was pretty cool because one of the employees there actually brought out a owl. I forget what the hell it's called. I just remember that was from South Africa. We weren't allowed to touch it, but it was just cool to see it, like, just chilling. Then the reception was up closer this way, where I live and stuff, because it's closer to, like, where my parents are, and actually pretty nice to be away from, like, the fucking city. I hate being in Pittsburgh. But overall, enjoyable experience. No, you're valid. Fight me. Let's see, make sure this is the most recent one. Yeah, I don't want to lose 2 hours going to that one. Please. But aside from that, it's been a long time since I, like, dressed up for any event. I think the last time I actually got dressed for anything, like, formal wear sort of stuff, was for my brother's funeral. Everything seems to be okay. Updated drivers, so I have to check, because there's one time whenever I was streaming this 2 years ago, that after I did a Windows update, like, everything just went to shit. Bitrate was horrible, and just game looked like the recording was, well, the not the recording, but the stream was, like, super pixelated. It didn't help that whenever I checked it on it afterwards, like, it was an 8-hour long stream. So that was a sort of pissed off to find out about that. So it's like, it turned out like a lot of my settings were changed on OBS for some reason. Well, I enjoy this game. I still do, obviously, since I'm doing another playthrough. But where we left off last stream, I got over here and, like, built over to here. But I think I originally just had a grass wall here, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna go with stems for over here this time. And we built up over to here and moved a lot of this stuff over. But this is what we got done. And I tried to intentionally quit before oh, it's just showing how many it's supporting. I intentionally cut off my recording so I could sleep and start heading towards the pond lab. Hey, Kira. So how you enjoying the gold shoot takeover thingy on Umumusume? I'm gonna make sure. So I got my bubble helmet, got that built off stream. I think we had the fin flippers built on stream. I upgraded my bone dagger, made the trident as well. It's basically my loadout for going into the pond lab. Getting those carrots. Oh yeah. Well, I love that like each day, not only are you getting your regular daily login bonus, but you're also getting that extra, what is it, 465 or 564 carrots. Then I've also been, I did 3 runs on Gold Ship today. And managed to get through 1 long. And then had a... I'm coming out this way because I do not trust the carp. I mean the koi. Where the hell is it? Like, whenever I last played this 2 years ago on stream, like, the koi fish was not an issue. Now, though, that thing actually has some AI program to it, so it's sort of scary. Oop, got some oxygen. Got the T-Rex down here. And I did have to go into the pond lab for getting air while I was getting bones down here before. So it's already, well, the entry point is open. As for fully going into it though, I still have a little bit more to do. And of course I want to get more boons and koi scales for making the armor. Leviathan from almost. I remember the first time I ran into. I forgot to actually eat and stuff before I left. Oh, I'll go back and actually rectify that issue, so I do not starve to death while I'm going through the pond lab. But gotta keep low, otherwise that jet there will actually push you back. You can actually use that to go faster to get to the pond lab entrance. Actually, I can just clear my hands so that I can move maybe a little bit faster here. Yeah, this game definitely seems to hit certain phobias for people. Like, obviously, there's the well-known arachnophobia stuff from the spiders in the game. But then, like, going into deep water and not knowing what's there, and then you run across that T-Rex toy all of a sudden down there. It could spook you. The koi fish, just the idea of being eaten alive by some large creature is always another thing that people could be fearful of. Hated the spooters. They can be a bit of a pain in the ass, and that's a bit like you're talking about, like from like a gameplay sort of perspective. But they essentially have just 3 attacks. They have a jump attack, they've got a basic single attack, and then they have a 3-hit combo. And all of which you can parry if you get used to it.
Don't even need to boil it.
So, having the equipment to actually be able to take them down, though, that's the thing for me. Food. Get the nommy noms. Got a nom nom nom. We'll take an extra one just in case. Yeah, we don't have any other food here. Put everything away. Do a quick refresh. I want to keep these down here so I can quick equip them whenever I'm down in the stuff. Sort of nice thing about doing the lab stuff is you don't have to worry as much about if you get out at daybreak. Hey Joe, thank you very much for the oh, subscription. Thank you. Caught me in the middle of bullshit about going into the labs. Whenever you're in there, you don't have to worry. Well, Pawn Lab here at least, you don't have to worry too much about whenever you get out. Just seeing that eye like just glowing from the darkness while you're coming down here could be a bit unnerving. Come on. Waiting for the bubble. Oh, I hate when this game fucking does that because I think the koi fish like snuck up on me. There he is. Give me a second here. I have the worry about getting the drowned, so I don't want to take my hand off stuff exactly. Get my bone knife ready just in case. Akira, I'd already, Joe there already knows, but I currently have, if you need it, I currently have a, TM Opera as my haunts that people can borrow that's got 3 speed, and then its legacies give it another 4 stamina. So if you're working on a run that needs some stamina to it, boof, there you go. Alright, so I already opened this, so I can just come in here. This is what I had to use for getting some air back whenever I was getting bones and stuff. Alright, so now that we're in here, I can do a quick switch over to my regular gear. Yeah, I'll keep that off to the side because there's just bots in here. It'd be better to have this and this.
Each member of the Toby family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain.
Alright. Give Joe the shout out there, which he deserves. Get what you fucking deserve. Do. I got the space so I can actually take stuff. I remember the first time I came here, I just was damn paranoid of everything. I know I can turn on the power here, but you gotta turn on breakers. Initial diagnostics, People can pause and read this if they want, but time and hunger go down while you're reading, so I don't think there's anything else. I did end up purchasing the Grounded 2 here. A buck. And bop. Shit. Okay, I forgot that you can still scan after they beat the dead. Yeah, 9 badges. Well, bandages should be fine. Another thing here. No change from last week. Just gonna scroll down slowly so people want to read it, they can. Alright, it's not too far, so I will set that as respawn for now. Ooh, upgrade materials, good. Anything on top? No, okay. No, wait, what was that? No, that was the stinger thing. So we can't go in here until we turn on the power. In which case, we have to go back out, find 3 breakers. I'll get that going again. Where'd my flippers go? There they are. Okay. Light. Oh, yeah, didn't go in there yet because I gotta wait until the power's turned on. Also, I'm an idiot. Real big idiot. I remember one's down here, but you have to like, yeah, over here is where you get to come in. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this way. Over here. A scabby. Take this stuff. Can't just read because, well, don't want to drown. And here's the first heavy switch to get. And this is quite the pain in the ass if you don't have this stuff. While I'm here, I got, since I have the upgraded knife, I can actually get this stupid thing. There's another one that's around outside in the pond that I need to try to get. I don't think I got anything else that I need to pick up here. Nothing here, right? Nope, okay. If I remember right, nothing. This is the other way in. So, that's where we end up going in after we get this, but let's get some oxygen real fast and we'll head back out. Because I had to fight some bell spiders whenever I go for this next switch. And I did make up slurries for swimming fast and staying underwater longer, but I was dumb and forgot to actually put it on. Where are you coming from? There you is. Come here, asshole. There we go. I hear another one, but I don't know if it's actually even aggroed. Yes, it is. Ow. There's a second one. And down. It's a good thing I saved. Well, not saved, but changed my respawn point to inside. I did have some stuff on me, so I need to get that. I think. Oh. Wait. I don't want to say that, so. But, put this away for a second. I don't remember Medium making it so that you actually kept your stuff. Yeah, drop resources on death. They're spreading all around. Right. That's alright. Do 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 do. I don't see a bag over here though. There should be like a icon or marker that leads you to where the hell your stuff is if you dropped anything. Okay, so with that open, I can go in there, but I want to first go back here. And check out this side room. Okay, still not open. Save my stuff for now. Okay, so yeah, this is still locked up. We actually have to go through the lab to get through that. What's new here? Nah. I don't want this to end up being used. That's why I'm sort of being sparing with my light. Yeah, I got that one. I don't think it'll automatically go over to the rotten one, but I'd rather be paranoid than wrong. So I come up here. Now that we're here, this. Take that off, put on my shield, put on the bopper. Button. And this takes us back to here. So all these can be unlocked, it's just a matter of getting to them. Don't remember that being that noisy. Science. So we can go this way to get something else. I want to do a little bit of exploring above water for a bit. Bubblegum, I think? I don't know. Pumped up. I think it's the stuff for making the mussel sprouts. Though I could be incorrect. So, anything here? I brought a regular torch down. Yes, I did. I'll put that there for the time being. Ooh, nice. More stuff. Generation 7, stable. Yeah, the stuff on the mussel sprouts. So again, people can pause this and read if they wish to. There we go, got a little chest back here with more upgrade materials, so that's good to get that. There's one of the mussel sprouts in there. So, I got that. That is where we need to get to. But this door is closed. I think this way leads to that. I need to check the other way though. So more swimming we get to do. Yay. Alright, let's just switch over that. Bubble helmet, flip flops. That's why I tried keeping them down there. Okay, so that way's closed. I do remember there is a spooter down in this area somewhere. Give me the upgrade materials, yay. Let's actually see what the hell we can do first. Because this little bastard will give us more oxygen. There we go. Let's see, full oxygen again. Yay. I'm not missing anything else here, am I? No. Okay. That's the way forward. And here is something to dig up. That's just clay, so not a super big deal to get it, but might as well. I don't see anything else. Some of the clay came up here. Wish this shit would stop doing that when my character's body's just randomly phasing through. And I don't think I end up having any more. Yeah, so we can switch back to this.
Safer.
Take that off. Anytime we're up on dry land, it's gonna be the bopper. Okay, so we got back over here. Marble shards, that's good. Actual test notes. Onions. Let's see, so this is the way back to where we were. Num-nums.
The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Marty has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have...
Oh, it is this way.
What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to
It's the way back.
teenagers? If this means that I must sacrifice...
I think that opens up over here now.
then so be it.
Alright, so we're getting a little bit low on the num-nums. What the fuck you mean threat? That's why I pay attention as much as possible. Ow, you little bastard. Oh, I traded blows. Interrupted his attack. I'll make sure I got got both these. Alright, so all that's opened. Alright, back to what I was going to do. Wait, which mutations were on? Okay, so this is the one that I took for actually swimming around. It's supposed to be this one. Hey, I can't remember which is which. The exact same thing, so it doesn't matter which way I take it. Alright, so we eated. Keep wanting to use E to drink instead of R. We eat these too. Oh wait, no, I didn't eat it. That's why my bar was still so low. Anyway, time we go underwater. Oh, okay, so this is the main entrance again. I just put that stuff on for no particular reason. Push this over my shield. That leads to nothing. I think this is where raw science was. And this leads back to our resting spot. Get the bopper out. Got some footprints coming up here. Some nom-noms and bandages, and then this is why you eat the nom-noms and bandages. Didn't interrupt them. bastards in the way, so it's... There we go. I want to see... Okay, so Arc is... I didn't know I was hitting both of them, but hey, I'll take it. That all of them? I think so. Now I can actually not worry as much about if I get this analyzed or not. I don't think it's part of getting 100% in the game, but it's extra raw science, so... I heard something and... I had to circle strafe it. God, that attack does a lot of... Oh, come on! Does a lot of, shield stuff. Oh, okay, so I got the gold card. That's probably the last time I'll run into Arc R's then. Because this game was sort of nice about if you are going to never run into the enemy again, you'll get the gold card for it. So that's a good change of pace from like other games where you've got to hope everything goes well. Alright, some more testing notes, hams tests. Trudy 2. So the name of the fish in the pond, the koi fish in the pond is Trudy 2. Make sure we get everything from down here. Because every bit of... Oh. Every bit that I can get without having to come back here again is good. Because I hate dealing with keeping an eye out for the koi fish whenever I go to do anything. Speaking of which, I should probably... refill that. And we got a bunch of mussel sprouts up here, which can be gathered, but first we'll come up here. We got a super duper disc too. This will expand how much stuff we can duplicate. Then we've got the pond super chip. Yay!
Get Burgle's memories off of this. I wonder if I have to blow on it.
Like an old cartridge.
That or flipping the console upside down. Or maybe there's some little extraneous plastic tabs I need to snip off.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that it actually does a cutscene for this. But now, if you're out in the pond, you can actually see this. Well, you could see the dome closed before, but now you can like actually look inside the lab, pond lab from there. And you've got to do this first to be able to access some of the other places. So now the place underneath the pagoda is open. This is nice. I think whenever people first found this, like that was like one of the big things that was like they really wanted to have underwater bases for, to be able to build something like this. But of course we get done and it's 2200. Let's just grab a crap ton of these. I think these grow back, but it takes like a week game time for them to come back. Ooh, almost missed that. The last failure, once again, product candidate generation 21 cannot be scaled without catastrophic side effects. Dialing back to generation 9 parameters, set to find a path forward. The big brains over at Mouthtown came back with nothing but the grand idea to grind them up into crunchy gristle for the breakfast table. Hardly world changing, they mock me. Only they could taste the real meals, if they could taste the meals Burgle had prepared these past few weeks. If only the sprouts survived the scaling process the way the earlier generations had. So I'm guessing they like either break down or else they explode whenever you try to make them big. It's a shame that cellular maturity is required for the sprouts to become viable as a product, but something about reaching advanced biological age is incompatible with the expanding process. It is purely because the tissue damage... Is it purely because the tissue damage / regrowth cycle is on a substantially compromised timeline? They'd be not much older than myself if converted to human chronological age, and I haven't experienced effects such as this with the dots. I think this is done. This experiment was sort of like earlier. What the hell did I hear? Oh, one of the stupid water fleas. They always sound so weird. Okay. I don't think I found that document before. Guess these don't need to be analyzed? If I remember right, pinch does a little bit of damage to you. Okay, so I think we pretty much got the pond lab done now. We just need to take this back to Burgle and then figure out what our next step's gonna be. I don't see any more stuff there. Yeah, don't need to research those. So we came in this way. Yeah, we came in this way. And we have to go this way. Blinky light. Yeah, this is new. Safer. Pond hedge. I don't know where this is. Oh, this is like fucking middle of the pond. I don't like this because I don't know where the hell the koi would be. There's a backpack over there. I'm gonna go along the edge, so hopefully it'll be the safest route to get to wherever the hell that is over there. Come to think of it, its location could potentially be where I died. Threat detected. Hopefully that's just spooters. Okay, so we're on this side of the pond now. I don't know where the hell the koi is. Okay, we're putting this shit away first, then we'll go.
No, nice.
Because we gotta go over that way to get back to the other place. Okay, so one of these is depleted. That looks like it's actually close to some of my other stuff. Probably need more lighting in here. You wait too long, don't go to bed. Which one's the rotten one? There we go. Rotten. I like to hold on to like the unique items, even if they're sort of fucking useless. But it's nice that we got some upgrade materials to work with now. Also made a nice bed. I don't think I pointed that out earlier. Don't go to bed. Yeah. Up at 7 instead of the usual. So down there somewhere I missed the... There's a koi figurine downstairs, well down the lab somewhere, so I will have to go back there eventually.
Tablets needed.
While I'm up and about, I should eat as well, and then I need to switch up my toolbar some. Back to how it was. That goes there. It's there.
Feeling a little safer.
Regular stuff on. I'm missing. Well. Put that over there because I don't intend to go underwater anytime soon. That should be most of it. I'll put the bow back on my hotbar. Num nums. Num nums. Sing along with stuff. Boop. There we go. Now, what is up with this? This is like extremely close to where the hell all my stuff is. So I think this is like right above the hole that we go down. Yeah, there it is. Why wasn't it down below? Okay, put that all away. Alright, so need to go back to the Oak Lab here. You know, we'll just get that knocked out now. Finding cheap perfume. Da da da. On and on and on and on. Up and down the boulevard. Da, da. In the night. Alright, yeah, cardio fan is probably a bit more useful to have on than anything else at the moment, since that helps with traveling and fighting. I don't see any movement, so Orb Weaver's probably not this side yet. Sorry, dude. Okay, so for whatever reason this wasn't on. I think it's during the one recording for before this stream that I uploaded. I had a bit of a strange incident with a wolf spider sort of gliding around instead of being where it's supposed to be for sleeping. Alright, that's Haze. Black Ant Hill. Is it still gonna show the pond? There's Hedge. Hedge isn't showing any warnings, so I guess since we went through, it's considered stabilized now. Same for pond. Okay, so that's all fixed up at least. Come over here, chit chat with Burgle. I think. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, Burgle. All right. I also had a weird dream, which I think was last stream. If not, is on the recording.
Why don't you describe your dream for me? Aha! That confirms it. There are two spacers, just as Dr. Tully surmised. One in the yard and one at Ominent.
It's Ominent stole.
He had a hunch that they continued his work on the spacer after he stopped working for them.
Oh, he's fired.
Confused. I do not believe these are just dreams. These are surely your memories.
Yay.
But perhaps they only return to you as dreams. And now you are here. I am pretty sure
It's the day of the
you're
dead.
an Ominent secret agent. I was JKing. That's the test. You passed. So if you are not an Ominent agent, why would they be shrinking children? Truly, I have no idea. Yet another puzzle for us to solve. On the plus side, your memories must be slowly returning. If you have another dream, please come again. How can I be of assistance?
Alright. Here's another chip. Yay! And got 2,000 raw signs, so I'll be able to definitely buy something.
Here we go.
Processing. Processing.
Woo! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell.
I want to see.
Sadly,
Oh, at least he likes the name. I'm betting Wendell.
the embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy.
Yeah.
If the subject's rate of growth is not precisely regulated, overexpansion will cause bioorganic subjects, such as yourself, to pop like a
Gremlin in a microwave. There's a few VTubers I know that fit the gremlin thing. Whether or not I want to put them in a microwave is a different story. What does all this mean?
news and the bad news. Which would you like to have first?
Bad news.
Natural flavoring is not, strictly speaking, natural. Now you know.
Wow.
The good news is that I have a spare cell here.
Okay.
The bad news, it is empty.
Empty.
The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail, if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. We will need that recipe in order to build the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry.
Where am I going? I already fucking played through this stuff in the past.
I believe you are here for
I think the only thing I didn't get done is the fight with Schmechter and the defense.
Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. booster box.
Okay. Now we'll put the new chip in here. Well, disk. Wow, that takes 2,000? Damn. Need like a good bit of a... Oh no, it's down at the bottom. Processing limit of 2,000. Odd. Oh, okay, so if I want to make a duplicate of this for somebody else to use, if I was playing multiplayer, I'd have to upgrade this again to be able to duplicate it. That's cool though. Let's see what's new on the ASL. Buoyant foundations, and be able to buy, well, actually build on water now. Battle buddies, deal and take less friendly fire damage from your fellow teams. Okay, don't really need that. Curved bases, so you can actually make curved things now. Curved walls, curved windows, curved fences, etc., etc. Pond cookbook increases swim speed, junior diver, veteran diver, and swim speed. This takes... What the hell is that? I'm not sure what that is, but I know what these other two are. That one's grilled something, probably grilled tadpole, acorn bits and lily wax. Water flea, so grilled water flea, okay. Ladders. This is one thing I thought was stupid as hell. A single recipe thing for just being able to make ladders. Alright, so that's that. Daredevil. None of these in particular are anything that I really want at the moment. We'll hold off until we get past another one of the things. So we need 3 more milk molars to get this, to have more mutations active. That's probably another thing that contributed to my doom while fighting the bell spiders down in the water. I haven't increased my other stuff. I want to mainly work on getting the mutations up first. So we got embiggening cell. I don't think that goes into the... Yeah, that doesn't go into the inventory, so you can't accidentally get rid of it. Come up here. Still plenty of time until nightfall. So with the pond done, we have a few options to go with. Need more foodstuffs. I thought I heard an orb weaver. I don't see any moving plants at the moment. And also, I was stupid with cutting that grass down while looking. Turns out you don't want to break the stems, otherwise the stuff doesn't grow back. So that was dumb on my behalf. Nothing to collect? Alright. Oh yeah, so now we got that done. Let's get over to the lily pads before we take a moment to get our heads together. Well, actually, we could start cooking food. While that's cooking, we'll think about what the hell we need to do. It's like there are spots in the pond that could still be explored, but they don't help advance anything at the moment. And some places I can't actually fully explore until I get, like, if I think I can get down here anyway, but if I come down here, oh, they actually decided to make it so it just stays open now. If I come down here, there's a door, if I remember right, that I can't get through. I'll take this stuff though.
Scientific breakthrough. My mom always says I lack
Make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing. I think this is with the mushrooms that he was experimenting on before. See, there's more materials in there, but we can't get through here until we get the assistant manager key card. So it's sort of just blah. What the hell is this for though? Why is the button here if we can't push it? But this is like just something that I can't get through until I get the assistant manager stuff. Button that's there for whatever reason. I do like that this just stays open now because, dear God, but some of those things just would not open properly. And down, there's a lot to do. Not to you, da da da, to know of you. I still need to finish making the jerky rat, which takes bombardier parts. Let's get the food cooking. I forget if there's a good food thing that I can make eventually just from growing stuff, but take all those. Keep making silk ropes, those are always nice to have made up. Map. So we've got the Haze Lab we can go for, which is close to our other base that we made down here. That's the tooth that, the milk molar that we got down in the lab. So to go into the haze, I need a gas mask. Muscle sprouts, they can be used in smoothies to make them, I think it makes them last longer. If I remember right, it's been a bit. But I want to get that damn jerky rack, well, the drying rack, so I can make berry leathers easier instead of having to waste 3 pieces per. Instead, it just becomes 1 piece that you have to just hang up and let dry out, and eventually you get leather. But usually you just put one up and then, like right before you go to sleep, and then by the time you get back up, it's all dried out. If I remember correctly. Let's see here, so screw it, we'll do that and we'll be able to research that at least. Make all the upgrade materials. And I think I can research the rubber, yep. Nothing new out of that, just something new. Okay, what stones got deposited? Here they are. Only some of them got deposited here. We'll just switch this around to this one since it's a bit more empty. So now we got plenty of stuff for upgrading now. Don't really need this. We'll put this in with the equipment one. Alright, so berries. Can't really do many upgrades until later here. I know I'm going to need one of these to get into the lab. But pretty much to get fungal growth, I need to go into the haze area to begin with. Red ant eggs can come from the red ant hill that's near there. Problem is, once you pick one up, then the soldier ants will become, I think at least the soldier ants become aggressive towards you until you get out and put them away. Thanks for that, Hydrate. Where's the gas mask? There it is. Missing stink bug parts. I know where I can get those though. Doopy doopy doo. Yeah, I think we'll make our way towards Haze Lab. But while we're at it, how's my equipment? Yeah, getting a little bit low, especially the chest piece, because I was always wearing that. The only thing I got replaced by swim gear was the helmet and the legs. We'll upgrade this first. There we go. That'll repair it at least. Actually, we'll just do all of them just to make sure our stuff is there. I forget how far along these ones go, and then you have to get the next level of upgrade materials. And then afterwards, you have to use sort of specialized stuff at level 9. But I think you can also go higher than level 9 too. Now, this, yeah, I've just been upgrading this as it got low. That comes from bombardier parts, which I know I can find those in the haze because of dead bombardier beetles in there. Nothing else super new there. Spinner. Defensive, zipline stuffs. Yeah, so nothing really new to build. One thing I know I want to do is set up a zip line here. I'll probably get rid of the fence, well, the fencing here once I get the zip line set up, so that I can just zip line over here from there. I want to build a base on top of that light. That ends up becoming a good spot for getting whatchamacallits, gnats. But one big issue with going for gnats over there is wolf spiders patrolling at the base. Okay, 1900. We'll get sleepies, then we'll probably take the pallet here and then go over and start building on top of that light. Oh, can't sleep until this is another problem. If you end up going to sleep too late, then you can't sleep at 1800. You gotta sort of work your way back to it. Another dream. Now that I didn't expect to get, but hey, at least it's on stream, I know.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skinfold degradation is
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like
Oh.
we've done it.
Great job, everyone.
Be teeny tiny.
3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
Coming home with you. Okay. Num nums. Open this up.
Minions of Lurk and Shriek. The quest becomes even more mysterious.
I like to close up the house before I leave. Sure, nothing will go in there while I'm away, but might as well. Another thing I'm curious about with 2 is if there's any change in the weather. This game has no changes in the weather. It's always just clear days, and that's it. Who knows? If it's not in 2 right now, it might be something down the line. Because I do know that they have some ideas of stuff. I'm an idiot. I forgot to grab something to drink before going to. I see a tadpole tail coming through the lily pad there. I guess this slowly works on the cardio fan as well. I think I talked about cardio fan last stream, but it is a stamina regen related perk, well, mutation. This one here, to level it up, you've got to exhaust your stamina bar so many times. The first time's 100 times having been exhausted, and I think it's 200 and 300 to get the highest step. Which, if you keep the mutation on, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to do, but you know, you can always be smart and turn the fucking mutation off and actually exhaust your stuffs. Though, as you can see, like some traveling around still ends up doing that to you anyway. I was about to gank that, but held you in my arms. Woke dear, was mistaken about my head and I cried. Put this there and get this sap. Okay, go up on top here. Be when the skies are gray. Never know, dear, how much I love you. Over this way. There's our goal. So while we're building, we've got to keep our eyeballs out a little bit for orb weavers, and then at nighttime we got to watch out for wolf spiders coming out that way. But on the bright side, it's much closer compared to how I had to do stuff with the pagoda. Don't need that on. Someday, my sunshine, my only sunshine, make me happy when the skies are gray. Oh dear, how much I love you. Don't take my sunshine away. There we go. Ant armor makes it so much easier now. Where did I put that? There it is. I don't think ant armor even gave this much before. It used to be, I think, only like one extra thing that you could carry. And then they made it much bigger. Limit. This just dry grass. Which dry grass can be helpful for making torches and a few other things. Make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So take my sunshine away. Now, Ore Weavers, I know I can fight. It's the wolfies that I'm still about. Let's see here. I have to put it up here. There we go, that works. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was right. Building up to. You can't build here anymore. Oh, I saw it turn a second. Hey, Plum. How you doing? Hope you've been enjoying the Uma Musume. I use your card every now and then. Yeah, life's been okay. Just surviving. Do. But I hope life's been good for you as well. Love horse. Yeah. Last couple days that I played, I was just working on whatchamacallit, on getting runs done on well, first I was working TM Opera, and then I saw that I needed to get fans on Gold Ship for the event. So started working on that. And is that right? No, okay. This thing can be such a pain in the ass sometimes to put together. There we go. I'm not high enough yet, and I think I end up bopping my head if I go up that way. Okay, well, I think... Okay, so crude rope, acorn shells, weed stems. We'll put these here so I can actually move the pallet up here without worrying. There we go. Yay! What's Kiddo doing? He's watching Bluey. You gotta spend the last 2 days over at, well, roughly 2 days over at his mom's because I had to go and deal with a wedding. And, that was something. It was my sister's wedding, so she got married. Very happy for her. Oh, but it was very nice. I sort of wish I could have taken Kiddo along because it was at the aviary in Pittsburgh, which I think would be pretty cool for him to see and learn about stuff. But Pittsburgh is such a pain he has to deal with sometimes. So, I guess it's way less stressful not having to keep tabs on him the whole time. keep seeing acorn top on the collector there, and I was like, oh, there's acorn. Okay, so this will help with some other stuff. Get these for making that. We've got stem palette over here, if I remember right. Yeah. And so I got a few stems too, so that's good stuff. Get that. Collect these since I can't carry that at the same time. This is why I like to try to keep extra building supplies even after I'm done with building, so I don't have to worry as much about if I've got the harvest stuff.
Guy's got allergies.
He's got allergies, but I got hunger. So, you will be food. No more worrying about allergies then. Whee! There we go. I think that's actually close enough that I can build now too. One acorn shell short, and then 6 crude ropes. Craft. That's 2. Trying to make sure I got way back up after dropping down. Yeah. It's a very nice thing. She's been with the guy like forever too, so happy they decided to tie the knot. The reception was very nice. Got to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in fucking forever. Okay, that should be enough to finish up the staircase. I still need to figure a way to get finished for building all the way up. Nope, still need more stuff for making that, and I don't, yeah, I'm not gonna build that. I'll probably build out from here and then build a staircase or something that goes up to the rest of it. The crude ropes, we've got a few of those already. I think this will be safe here. Hopefully. Gotta go now though. See you later. Alright, thank you very much for stopping by, Plum. Those that aren't already following her, please do drop a follow for Plum, baby VTuber. She plays the Uma Musume, also does RuneScape here, there. That's gotta be an Orb Weaver, I think, over there. Go back and cook up the meat that I already got. once I get the platform above the light started, I can at least start moving stuff over there. That way I have more stuff immediately on hand for dealing with going into the haze. I'll possibly go through the ant. No, I'm gonna have to go through the red ant hill before going into the haze because I need a bomb made up at least for I thought I had a weevil, not a weevil, an aphid also. Okay, where are my ropes at? They're upstairs. Needed those for making the other stuff. I'll take that. That should be fine. What do these take again? I forget. Alright, so it's just planks. So that's not too big of a deal. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well friggin' make it. I'm happy those just decided to sit there. Hey. Where is the blind? There we go. Okay, missing a silk rope for whatever reason, but eh. Boop, there we go. So we'll have this. Nothing I can connect to right now. But eventually we'll be able to zip right down here from up over there. Now actually make things go a little bit faster. But currently things will be a little slower. Let's steal these from here for now. Still got okay a little bit of time. I mean, technically I could move all the stuff from there to from the pagoda to base 1 for being much closer to Haze. Then I think after we do Haze we'll go for Black Ant Hill. And I think that's the last of it before we start going towards the upper yard. Thankfully they're Ladybug, no. That's a bit of a downer with this one. Not too many bugs attack other bugs. It's just how they decided to do it. Random ass broken acorn. I know we're gonna need the stems here for making more steps. Put that there. So use that. Up here. Probably better build off of this point right here. Stairs. Oh, and that turns out that's like a landmarker thingy. And there's other ones, I'm guessing, that I can go and activate for a quest. Do I want to go? Yeah. Until we get down to the damn, we'll get stuff built. We're sort of SOL on getting this built quickly because we don't have a lean-to at least set up. Yeah, it's getting close enough. I could probably just fill this and then move on. So essentially it's going to be coming out here, build a few things, get the pagoda, go to the pagoda to rest through the night, and make sure I'm not missing any. No, okay. And then eventually get the bed over here so we can actually sleep through the night. Right now, sort of ookie pookie having to go in front of the damn opening on the bottom of the oak tree here just to get to the entry. Stop being weird, and there we go. Okay. Make that. Put support there just in case. So, okay, so yeah, this actually goes all the way up. That's good. Didn't know there was a leap up here though. This goes all the way up here. I don't think we can just build a zip line just yet, can we? Oh, we'd obviously want it better. Yeah, we can build it. We're just missing the clay. So, cancel. Getting late. And I just noticed I don't have any tufts, so I couldn't just jump down. I almost did a big oopsie. No, we'll leave that there. Let's get the hell out of Dodge for the time being. Yeah, they haven't even started moving yet. Let's see here, we could probably... See, there's no like really good places to build the bases that have a good stick at least that we could put a... whatchamacallit on? Put sap collectors on. So overall, it's nice that we got the pond lab done. Maybe we're sort of kind of over-prepared for doing it. But at the same time, it's better to be over-prepared than under, because Shit like getting killed by that diving bell spider was a little bit of a setback that I didn't expect, and you know, I didn't know that my stuff was going to float up to the damn surface like it did. That takes us to 6. Get the num-nums. Put the other thing on for food. And we're going to need the stuff to build this. So clay and silk rope. Quick deposit all the stuff I have on me now. Silk rope can go there. Clay, 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 clay. You're so crazy. Where the hell all the clay go? Is it upstairs? It's gotta be upstairs then. Yeah, there we go. I think I only needed like 4 clay, but still, I'd rather get everything ahead of time. We'll start off with grass floors, and then once we get everything relocated, we'll be able to replace them piece by piece to get the stem floors for more protection in case a raid does ever start up. But I think on top of this point, the only thing that will actually attack us up there is if I end up pissing off any of the flying types, which would be bees, hornets. I don't know if moths can actually cause a raid. That would sort of suck though, because moths have bleed damage. And they are like a higher tier enemy. I think anything else that potentially mosquitoes. Mosquitoes I could see potentially being ones that I piss off because they are highly aggressive. And then there's also 2 types that you have to worry about in the game. Bonsai. Alright, so that took no damage, so that means nothing did spot it and attack it. Come up here. How do I want to... Oh! Didn't even see this up here. B. Where are our floors? Alright, trying to build on top of this. I want to be able to still get up here. Okay. I could start this up and build stairs. Let's see. Maybe half stairs. yeah, that goes up enough that I don't have to worry about the rest of the damn stuff. Getting there. Alright, first thing, music paused, so boop. I want to be able to go over to Pagoda from here. Alright, we'll go and fill up the pallet. I could potentially invalid surface so we can build up, make it like a smoother transition up, but so you need to come with me. Then we'll have to move. Ah, damn it. We'll have to move the stems up there too. I don't have a whole lot of clovers if I remember right either.
That was pretty much amazing. Maybe you should look in front of you and get a proper vest.
One pull. Okay, so there's still more than I can get. And there's still mine. Okay, so this will help us. Okay, it's still not fully full yet. That's just a 3. Alright, so that leaves those two. Alright, so we're full up now. I will say, I think probably the pagoda one is probably the neatest of the bases that can be built, because you've got a actual analyzer right there that you could use. Alright, so we got this built up here, lead down to the pagoda, then should be able to see our... Where the hell's our tower at? Maybe it's just not... Yeah, maybe it's just not loading in, and that's the problem. Because I didn't have any attacks. It should still be over there, it's just probably too far away to actually load. But either way, there you is. On there, we'll probably have to make... Ah, damn it, don't have enough silk rope on us right now. But when we go back, we'll have enough. Okay, so we'll expand this out a little bit more. The neat thing is, if I collect materials over here, like stems and grass, I can put it on a zip line, have it just right over. Don't have to worry about carrying it. Then once I get far enough along in the story, I get a thing that lets me go up and down zip lines instead of just down them. We are going to need to finish that from that side, but I'll at least be able to move these stems up top here, so it's definitely secure. Then I want a... I don't know, that might be clear enough to go across. What else could we do here? Basically, I'm just going to be doing back and forth between here and there right now. Moving the materials, but not the base that was built just yet. Because I sort of just want to keep that there, so I can always go there, and eventually I'm going to have to do a thing for clearing out the, like getting milk molars and doing mixers to get to 100%. Because I'm going to try not to go into New Game Plus mode until after I've gotten like all that stuff's done. So we got that. Another nice thing about this area, you got like the dandelions there for your weed stems. Speaking of dandelions, I need to get tufts out too, so I don't end up falling like an idiot again. That's almost empty again, but for now I'm actually just going to go back and finish up this rope. Get a grub on my way there. Food. Just hide and sludge. Which I guess is okay because I can use that for tacos. Making smoothies. What time is it? Still got plenty of time too. Grab a drinky drink while going by. Should be able to come here and finish this. Sort of shame I didn't have enough to... First I want to get these out. And quick deposit the rest of this stuff. Oh, I almost forgot that I got that aphid too. Stink bug parts. I had to double check what the hell I needed. I'm actually out of rope totally? I wonder if it used the silk rope that I had here already. But no, it didn't. Just this was too far away. So now we got a zip line, but we can't go up yet. So we got that done. Yay! Move you downstairs here. I'm gonna build another one of these. So we got weed stems over there. Silk rope and clay. So we're gonna be able to make two of them. One that'll be for going over to Old Base, and another one for heading to the light. Lots of building to do still. So I need clay. That was it, right? Rope and clay and stems. Rope and clay and we'll probably have to make more silk ropes, so here you are. Take all, and that's all those now. So we got the stuff for building up over there. So the tower can finally start actually being used for part of why it was built so tall. It's like, yeah, I wanted to use these for whenever I was going while exploring and stuff, but I forgot about grabbing them out. So, me being a dummy head. Also, I just noticed I'm got a little bit of a boo-boo, so I'll fix that up too. I definitely don't want that on if I'm going to be near spiders at all. This will be decent whenever I go into the haze. And it'd also be helpful for whenever taking on the termites because they use the dust bullshit. I think that's what their status effect thing is. But definitely don't want it on whenever you're running anywhere else where spooters could be. Okay, so we got that stuff. We got our tough skin. It should be... Well, you know where I'm going. I could always grab some stuff, start making stuff over. What to take with me first? Yeah, we'll start off with one of the chests. And this is basically what I did at the end of last stream, just moving stuff around. Very nomad. Just one place to another place to another place, and if it wasn't for the damn raids that could happen, I'd probably just have a more central area. But there are very few places, from what I understand, that are safe from, or people believe is safe from the raids. The pagoda is mostly safe except for flying enemies, which I've already gone over which ones those are. And then base 1 seems to have no like zoning for like you get raided by this, and this. That on top of the light here can get hit by flying enemies. Just in case, because going in front of this hole, I don't want aggro to happen and I end up losing the damn chest back there. Well, going back to where it was. But having this up here makes it a little bit easier to actually move everything. So put this there. Get a copy of you. Trying to think what would be the best way to set this up. Probably right there. No, don't want it there. Don't want it there. Alright, why am I doing that? Because I should have known. Can't freaking do anything with that yet. Then we'll take you. Come over here to old base. Getting sort of close to time though. Decisions. Put those in there. Well, we can at least have to make sure this works perfectly fine and we can go in. Yay, okay, it worked just good coming here. Right now. Bring this downstairs. After I sleep, I'll just grab those and run back over. If I remember right, the Black Ant Lab is where the assistant manager is. And that's where I'll end up getting to fight. We'll get that key card and get the thing that lets me go up zip lines. But we got ads coming in, so I'm gonna just manually start them instead of letting Twitch do its own bullshit. So that'll give everybody a chance to stretch your legs, go to the restroom, get something to eat or drink. And I'll see you again here in 3 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. Who did I? Sorry. Like, I know since Joe subbed here, I want to check and see if I was close to payout or not, since it should be doing the count here in another day or two. When's the next one? Is it the 13th or the 12th? Did they change it to the 5th? They changed it to the 5th, that sucks. No, last updated July 10th. I think that was for the weekend. Yeah, that was before a weekend. But seeing that Joe's sub is there, but then I guess somebody else did a regular sub, not a Prime one, and I didn't see it. I don't see it anywhere on my stuff. Get ready to rumble in the jungle. Venusaur.
Yeah. I say hi.
Yeah.
Hi, I sleep over Bodie's yesterday.
Yeah. Need the stink bug parts. Technically, I could make the. I think I've got enough shit to actually make this whole set. Get that perfect block. It would be a tier 2 armor compared to what I have now, but I need the red ant armor to go into that red ant hill and not have to fight as much. No, we'll stick with this set for now, since it's the most upgraded at the moment. Then we'll need the hauling strength anyway for building and such. Not too much longer until that's all done. I'm happy that this one works without a hitch, and we come right in here. Now I can't wait even more to get this shit to just be able to go back up the zip line. That'll make getting back and forth between places much faster. I will have to go through the pawn lab again here in the future to get the koi figure. Which will help take up the coziness some. But this is probably going to be like primary base in the end. Because after I do the haze, I don't have too much more to worry about with it down here, other than going through lab, well, Haze Lab, not Haze, Edge Lab area for getting other things, like milk molars, of course, the fight with the brood mother. The porch here, I don't even think players can still do anything with the porch up here. It's just, you can get up to it, I think, but you just can't really do shit, and you can't build up on it either, if I remember right. It's just a step. Next base I might build is going to be like around here, because I read that this is a decent place to build at least, so you don't have to worry as much about getting invaded, well, getting into any raids. Supposedly you can build inside the exposed pipe that's around the water here, so I might even do that. That's an alternate path to get into the Haze Lab, is go through the exposed pipe, which would sort of nullify needing the gas mask, but then you're using the same damn way to get out. Because the haze will kill you otherwise whenever you try to come out the regular entrance and try to go back. I had to go here eventually to plug that up, but then I'll have to deal with infected enemies around. Alright, so we can sleep now. Well, I think I had the stuff to build the other piece. Yeah, I just need to go across. I want to grab these. Need to eat. Can I drink with this? No, not yet. Do it sort of carefully.
Filtration tablets needed.
Just 3 extra stems to build with instead of having to cut stuff down. Tadpole just wigging out over there. I still am sort of a little bit disappointed that they decided to cut the lizard. There's supposed to be... It seems one of the planned contents for this game was a lizard boss, but then they cut it for whatever reason. But we do see, you know, like from what little spoilers I've had here, there of Grounded 2, we at least know there's scorpions in 2, so as one of the very few critters on this planet that I do not care to deal with. So they got me there at least. Alright, so we only have one floaty. I don't think I use that for this. Deposit that there. I'll use that while carrying stuff. Actually, we'll take another one out just in case. Alright. So we want to take these over with us. Hopefully have no run-ins with orb weavers on the way. Trying to think where I need to go. Put that away. Ant. Okay, here's the juice box. Got it here just in time to get that. Yay. Don't want to go underneath because then I have to duck. Put this down, open. Right back up, here we go again. Actually, I think this will be close enough. So it's not too crowded up there. We got a lean-to here still. Problem is this shit here. And we'll put a wait, not wall. floor. Okay. Can't build that until we actually build the planks holding it up. Ladybug. So yeah, while I was searching some stuffs up on the game, seems some mad lads are out there trying to completely degrass the yard. It's like, that's gonna take a while. Especially if you're by yourself. Okay, I thought I was doing the other one. Can't even do that one until I get these other ones done. Okay. Work, 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 work. Now, I want to try to finish getting this built up before I attempt again to head back, because I will sort of have to, unless I want to use the lean-to. Nothing fell down there, okay. Full, alright. And also to see if I can relocate and use the zip line at the same time. I don't think I can, but that's what part of what that chest I brought along will be for. No. I don't know which one leads to which. Well, to be safer, it's better that I'd go over that way anyway. Either way. Do we have any? Yeah, we got some with us. It might not be enough to reach all the way over here. We can check that out whenever we get over there. Because I think the chest that's there has some silk in it still too. A bunch of back and forth. But doing it this way, I at least know I'm definitely connecting to the right thing and not wasting any silk.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Part of me sort of wants to make one of the aphids a pet, just because I know that the pets have their own inventory with them. Problem is, I don't want to deal with if they die and then I have this loot on them and like I have to try to figure a way to get back to pick up the loot that was left behind. I do know there's an achievement related to it, to getting a pet, so definitely gonna have to do it if I want to get the achievements all done. You can go right here. Here we go. it doesn't even connect. Well, it doesn't even show. It's just so far. Now, let's see here. Can I move this? No, I can't. Alright, so it is going to be the long way to get everything done, but getting back to the pagoda at least will be quick. Well, quicker. So it seems pretty much moving all this stuff back will be a bit of a test. But nothing that will be too painstaking. No, I'm not even sure if I'm going to do the whole thing, because I still need to get the materials for making a bomb, for blowing open the door, and I need to get the materials for making a gas mask. So we might go through getting the Haze Lab done here tonight. Not sure if we will, though. Tufts in here. Let me put that back and that there. Alright. Mainly need storage stuffs for dealing with the back and forth and the building without having to freaking go all over the damn place. We'll just put the chest on the second floor again. Eventually I'll get around to organizing this stuff as well, like different tiers and things. So I think today, current project is getting stuff moved over here. Not about this, so we'll have to hit the light anyway for getting the zip line back to Pagoda. Probably bring over chests. Workbench. What else? What else? Probably just chests and workbench. That up there. Hey, Joel. Probably one spit, but we can break that down and bring it with us. 433. Bellet, Sprig, Granite. 433, yeah. So just breaking one down, bringing it with us was fine.
So then, do you gonna play Calamity 2, you watching?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. I wanna play that game. I don't know.
Do, 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 do. So now that we know we can't just zip line while carrying stuff, we can at least just make a beeline right to the base, drop stuff off, then we come back to there to zip line to the pagoda. And until we get everything moved, we'll sleep at the pagoda just so we can sleep through the night, get back up, go over. Probably set that down there. Just so I don't have everything, well, not to go so far back, just to pick something up if, I'll pick this up if anything aggroes to me. Juice box, dead ahead. While we're here, we'll also build the spit. That'll give us a way to cook food. We'll probably bring over the dew collector as well. That's weird. Just looking through the glass, it like messes with how the structure looks. Okay. Put this up on the third floor so we don't have to worry about bugs getting to our food. We don't have anything to cook. We got a weevil out here somewhere. 2 weevils. Get the one that's stuck first, get him put out of his misery quicker. Shield's doing okay. I think we got 2 more chests and then a basket to move, and we are set for those. Then we have the dew collector, and then we'll go into the Red Ant Hill to get whatchamapoo. Well, to look for I saw some. To look for the ant eggs for making the bratbursts and Then we need to take down a bombardier beetle at some point to get the, damn it, to get the drying rack done, so we can get berry leather going easier, and we'll also need that for pupil leather as well in the future, if I remember right. Getting close to 1800. Why didn't I go up top and just zip line over here? Force a habit. Give me those. Cook these up while I'm over here. And this is why I'm leaving the dew collector for last. Because last thing I need to be running low on water and try running back here and run something like an orb weaver. End up screwing my day up. But I need 3 bombardier parts for this. Then I'll have the drying rack done. I don't think there's anything else that I could research that's of interest. Still think that's so stupid that the only thing on this one's the ladder, and that's it. We don't really have too many issues with falling. I sort of want to keep a hold of this for after I'm done with the lab, just to make sure I'm not a little bit too short to get a certain, like, get certain things where they pop up. 5 gnats. I should have taken out that soldier ant I passed on the way back here. This one I think I could possibly do while heading towards the no, that's right here. I thought it was over here. Around here was where I was thinking it was. Because on this rock, if I remember right, there is bombardier beetles around here. But then there's a infected ladybug up here. And an infected, either weevils or gnats. One of those two are up there. I can't do anything with the canister until I get the next level shovel, which case I had to go through the black ant lab first, essentially, to get to that, because the black ant stuff's back here. And they have, the shovel, like, from their parts you can make the level 2 shovel. I'm not gonna drink yet. Don't want to waste it. There we go. Thankfully this doesn't kill you from waking up dehydrated and such. I forgot to cook. Because I am dumb. So get our necessities out of the way first. Not done yet. Okay, put some sample in it. Now it's done.
Chewy, but not bad.
There we go. This will be the next one we'll move. Bunch of busy work in the game, but It's part of what I like. Setting up bases, moving stuff around, preparing for the next big step in the story, essentially. Because after the Haze Lab, I'm gonna be dealing with the Black Ant Lab, which is a much longer lab than the other two. Like Pawn Lab, it's more of a trial to get to it than it is to go through it. Whereas, like the Haze Lab has sort of a boss fight, and unless they changed it, it was just an infected ladybug with a little bit more health than normal infected ladybugs that you find out in the world. So not a super big deal. And then the Black Ant Lab, though, is where we fight the goddamn ants. Scared the hell out of me. Where we fight the assistant manager. Hey, kitty, kitty. What's up? Oh. What are you doing? There you go.
Is the cat trying to scratch you, Dad?
No, I don't know if she's trying to climb up on my lap or what.
Yeah, he's trying to come up your lap.
I'll slurp this up. The soda does give you some food, but not enough to warrant leaving it sit there. I know you can put water collectors underneath the juice boxes and collect the juice as time passes, and then you can eventually just use those to fill up your canteens, but I don't like leaving anything that I build out in the open where other bugs can just destroy them. Okay. Another one. This one. No, I don't want to put the food there. Alright, so this gives us full set of food for when we need it. So back we go over to the pagoda, get more. I think we've got 2 more containers to move, and then the dew collector, and then we'll start heading towards the Black Ant Lab, which thankfully we've got upgraded torch already, so it should last a good bit, but I might get a secondary torch ready just in case. And since I have the red ant armor on, none of them will be attacking me, so it's basically just going to be exploration until I go for taking an egg. Which is when things start getting hairy. Not doing this again. Almost bypassed it a second time. Eventually I need to start farming wolf spiders as well to get the poison resistance mutation. Whee! Part of what makes me forget that I have this is I don't have the thing to go up and down. So I remember a lot of people were happy when they found out about the damn I'll actually move this down here so we remember about it. 1, 2, 3. So there's one more than I remembered. So I'm hoping before this day ends we'll have everything moved that we need to move. The bed is gonna stay there. I'll just deal with having the lean-to at this tower because it's not my main base. Pagoda's gonna be the main base. There's nowhere in the upper yard that I know is supposedly safe, so it's like I don't see a point in building anything major up there other than maybe a way to zip line up there and save time. I still wish that we could actually just zip line while relocating stuff. But that might end up, I think the reason why they didn't do that is it might end up screwing with how to set up the controls for it, since E rotates clockwise. There's a large one going after something. Aphid. Okay, it's going after Aphid. Saw the red eyes on it. It's like, that thing is actively attacking something. Don't want to go too close to those, actually. Okay, there it is. I was looking for the juice box there. Yeah, this song right here I wouldn't mind having is like battle music. Do 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 do. Now relocating that. Alright, that's another one done. I don't have any food stuffs on me, right? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not letting stuff expire while I'm running around. Sep. Always good to grab sep. I should start cracking these rocks as I'm running around, because there's another mutation that I can get with those. And don't need to make ants dead just yet. Most likely with the red, oh not the red, but the black ant lab, I'll probably end up having to make a lot of ants dead there to upgrade my ant annihilator. There's actual soldier ant. Thought I saw him getting ready. That's two now. Need to keep an eyeball out for another one. Ladyboogs. I've only taken down one. Release Heretic and Hexen 1? Yeah. Like it was done by the same guys that like did some other retro game, shooter game remake sort of things, wasn't it? And as long as they do a good job with doing the remakes, well, re-releases of them, then hey, all's good. Yeah, we still got plenty enough time. I think we got enough to run this and the basket, then come back here, sleep, get the dew collector, and then where else? And I'll probably get the workbench too, since I'll need that to make the gas mask once I get the parts for it. Which I need stink bug parts, which I fucking hate the fact that the only good way to get them is with fighting the stink bugs, which produce the produce a gas that you need the gas mask to avoid, well, not take damage from. Almost took the wrong way and almost went right into the damn wolf spider area. Oh, blood fresh and damn. Well, at least they got a good resume there, I guess you could say. Like, having done that many releases and remakes and stuff, and I don't remember any major bitching complaining about them. That's probably the best you can get from a company whenever it comes down to that stuff. It's like, yes, you guys produce what the gamers want, not what you tell them they want. Which obviously almost always backfires. Like, whatever the hell that idiot's name was, as like, you guys don't want a classic WoW, well, vanilla WoW, to be re-released. You just think you do. Like, no, a lot of stuff you guys put out, people don't really like as much as you think they do. Alright, so we still got good time, good time. This is full, okay. Yeah, we should have enough time to get the basket here. Yeah. Well, the thing that sucks with the Atari stuff, if I remember right, it wasn't even like the devs that were at fault for what all went down with Atari. It was the fucking asshole that took over as the CEO. Like, if I remember like all the stuff correctly, he even shut down like probably one of the biggest gaming events related to like well, one of the biggest events related to video games back in the day with I forget the name of the game. It is like some quest something where people could buy the game, and then there was secrets hidden in the game that if you figured them out, you sent a thing to them in the mail with the answer to the riddle or whatever. And it was like the first so many people that figured it out were invited to the Atari headquarters, if I remember right, and they played a special version of that game, and they could win like physical prizes that were based off of what the game. Yeah, there's a crow up on top of the pagoda. I think that's why I didn't build up to there, because I forgot if he lands there or not, and if it destroys what the hell you have built up there. Thankfully it doesn't bother you at all. But like, I think the first thing that people could win was a sword that had gems encrusted in it and everything, and it looked exactly like the sword from the game's box art. Then there's like chalice and like a Fabergé egg sort of thing. There's like all this stuff that people could have won, and then I think it was after the second tournament sort of thing that they had, the company like went under because of the shit that the fucking CEO did, and to this day, like, nobody knows where the remaining prizes are, supposedly. One person said that they supposedly saw the remaining prizes at that CEO's house as like decorations, so the little asshole was a greedy piece of shit and took it with him. Yeah, there's I can't remember which channel I even watched the video on it about, but it's like, I sort of wish companies did that nowadays. Instead of this, only shit that gets tournaments and hyped up at all is fucking COD and other garbage. Instead of stuff that actually requires you to think. Because honestly, it's like, yeah. Watching some people do the FPS shit is sort of cool, especially with how quick they react to some things. For what's like current esports, is like I don't really give a shit about Dota or League, but those, I guess, you know, those people are pretty skilled at what they do. But eventually that just boils down to get used to the rotations to use, which things to do correctly, like, you know, picking your right lane, and if you're going to be jungling or whatever, proper communication with your team, and just who's better at doing pretty much the exact same thing whenever it comes down to team versus teams shit. Whereas a tournament like that is like, you actually have to use your fucking brain and think, what do I do next? Or what could the answer to this puzzle be? Or what was I about to say? There's like something else I was gonna say with that. Okay, put that on the way. I don't remember putting that food on. I did. Yeah, that's still fucking stupid that they banned it. Like, why? What was the point? Other than just being dicks. Is my stream okay? It's looking alright. Buffering like crazy. Yeah, I'm getting some dropped frames. I need to get somewhere safe. Is it better now? No, it wasn't your internet that fucking went crazy. Hmm.
Look. This here is this. This is my pen.
The fuck is doing this?
Now what's going on? Is this a notebook? What's going on? And I didn't download what's going on. I download widget. Yeah, we got it. I know. What do you call that?
Ooh, what the fuck is going on here?
Is he shrink? Yeah, they may really be burning all day. Well, we got an Xbox. I don't have a PS5 to use.
Yeah, sorry, for some reason we are getting very poor latency at the moment. My download's fine, my upload's sort of shot. Yeah, supposedly no updates for fucking Windows, as that was checked at 4:37 this morning. Though I have it set to not download any fucking updates at all. Yeah, exactly. Get the latest updates as soon as they're available. Off. Why the fuck is it still doing anything like that? That's not doing anything. NVIDIA Explorer is not active. Test speed again. So my usual about 100 megabyte down. Up is around, well, it's sitting about 15 up, but I'm in the middle of streaming right now, so I won't expect that to be as high as it normally is. What the hell is going on? I swear to God, if it's something with fucking Chrome updating something else, I'm gonna be pissed, because I'm pretty sure I have that set to be turned off too. I don't want to be digging through all my settings for everything in the middle of a stream.
I didn't download.
Actually, we could possibly.
What do you have?
I still need to get this. This will be the last indoor thing that I can move. I'll actually eat this before we leave. Then when we come back to get the dew collector, see that I'm going down again. I might get this over and then I'll try restarting my modem, see if that's a fucking problem. swear to God, can't do anything without some major company fucking with stuff and being stupid. Alright, so before anything potentially goes screwy, I'll drop a save here. Just in case. Do one more speed test. See if maybe it is something with that. See, I'm still dropping down in frames. Now it's down to fucking like 1.5.